Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I've got some exciting content today. Exciting for me. I've had a lot of people ask me on the channel. The new 4500 Chevrolet medium duty truck. Now Chevrolet came back out with the 4500, 5500 and 6500 medium duty trucks, and I'm really excited to be one of the first ones on social media with being at a car dealership, being able to show you this truck. So we're gonna go over, it's over at my detail shop, which is right over there. We're gonna go look at that, and I'm gonna show you around the entire vehicle. And of course, I've gotta say the same thing every single video to remind you, if this is the first time that you're viewing my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, and leave a thumbs up as well. Or if you wanna leave a comment down below, go for that as well. And even if this is the 1000th time you watched one of my videos, hit the subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on, because I do stuff like this. Whoop! See that right there? Yeah, Amazon gift card, 50 bucks. I did this a week ago. So the first person who can put that code in their Amazon account, you get 50 bucks. Only goes good for the notification squad. So make sure you turn those bell notifications on. This truck is on our back lot, and as you see behind me, there's a lot of vehicles here. We have about 1,300 vehicles in stock through all of our brands and through everything here. And we're landlocked, and we actually tore this area down here a few years ago just to make it a parking lot. So one of the biggest tools that we have is to honk the horn, and I have to tell you, I'm a little shocked. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's the horn on this thing? All right, so sorry headphone users, I should have warned you beforehand. So there it is, 5500. Oh, I said it was a 4500, I was told wrong. So this is a 5500. We're gonna take this in somewhere warm. I'm gonna show you everything about this regular cab, two-wheel drive 5500 Silverado medium duty truck. So we'll get right into this and show you the outside of this vehicle. It tells you Silverado right up front, man. I love this truck. One of the really cool things is we have in some of our sports cars is we have a flow tie. So it allows a lot of air in there. It says Chevrolet right on the top there, which is really awesome. This is a forward cab design, so I'm gonna show you the engine and that Duramax diesel engine here in a second. The cab actually comes forward on this, so it gives you really good access if you ever need to work on the engine. And one thing that I love is, it's kind of goofy looking, but it is what it is. Thanks a lot, EPA, is they put the DEF right here. They do that completely away from the diesel fuel tank, which is good because I have a client right now with a Ram truck that has got a $12,000 engine fix because his employee put fuel in the DEF tank, or DEF in the fuel tank. I can't remember which one, but one of them, they got it mixed up and messed it up. So not a good thing. So it's nice to see that very far away from the area where you put the fuel in. And one of the things too that people have brought up is, I've heard this multiple times through the internet, is the horsepower and torque rating. Now this truck has got 700 foot-pounds of torque, which is substantially less than what we see in our consumer grades, and we have 350 horsepower. Now this does have more horsepower than the Ford F450 top engine, because they do have multiple engines in the vehicle, and it has right about the same torque, about 50 pounds less. We'll get right up in this engine and look at the powerhouse of this medium duty truck, and we'll look at the 6.6 liter turbo Dirty Max engine with the transmission. So there's no step, so we're going to step on the tire here and get right up close and personal on this. Now one of the really cool things is, if needed to be, these tires down here, they have a 50-degree angle, so that way you have better turning radius as well as easier to work on the inside of this engine if you so need to be. Well, with over 2 million Dirty Maxes on the road, you know the dependability and longevity of these trucks are amazing. So you got the big air box over there. You got everything coming in through here. Nice big engine bay, very easily accessible to work on. Don't think there's going to be any issues with getting in there and doing some things that you need. And of course, this is the L5P engine, so it's got massive amounts of power and torque. Coming down right below that engine, you can see those nice leaf springs and fixed axle suspension down there. Absolutely awesome. Big C-channel frame. We're going to go back to the back of that here in a second to look at that frame. And also, it's just amazing on how many computers are on this car, just how much wiring goes into this. I mean, just, you know, you're not driving cars anymore, you're driving computers. So with this truck, there are 3 classes: the 4 Series class, the 5 Series class, and the 6 Series class. You guess it, 4 Series class is $4,500, 5 Series class is $5,500, and the 6 Series class is the $6,500. We have GVWR ranges all the way up to $16,500 on the 4,500 series. On the 5,500 series, we all have up to $19,500, and on the 6,500 series, we have all the way up to 22,900 pounds of GVWR. So let's talk about the area that this is going to be used the most, and that's back here. So one thing Chevrolet has over the Ford is available wheelbases. This thing has got 7 different wheelbases. Now I'm not going to go through all of them, but they range from 141 on the regular cab to 243 inches. Now we do have 3 competitive advantages on this truck, and that would be 219 inch wheelbase, 231 inch wheelbase, and 243 inch wheelbase. So there are 2 trims available on this truck, the work truck and the LT. This happens to be the work truck, and it's over here at the detail shop because it's getting detailed. For some reason, several of our trucks have came in recently with mud all over the place. Now this truck is built right up in Ohio, so it's super nice to see an American built vehicle. The LT has got the standard 6.6 turbo diesel Duramax, the Allison transmission, which is 6-speed, assist steps, which are right there, trailering mirrors, which are right there, smoke amber lights, which are right up there, and then a hydraulic braking system with ABS. So it was kind of weird when I got in this originally to pull in here. I pushed down the brake and that hydraulic system kicked in because I wasn't used to it. So when you go to the LT version of this truck, you get a few more options, standard equipments that are very nice to have if you use this as a toy hauler or something that's not traditional for work. So one of the couple things is you get the power adjustable heated outside rear view mirrors for wide loads. You get the Chevrolet infotainment 8-inch color touchscreen. The one that's in this, I'm going to show you here in a second, is the monochrome type 1. You get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have auto dimming rear view mirror, leather wrapped steering wheel, 10-way power driver seat, remote keyless entry, the 4.2-inch digital color driver information center, as well as power windows with express up and down. Looking on the inside of this work truck, you have your typical vinyl floors. Again, I know they're dirty, but it is what it is. We have vinyl seats. We have seating for 3 on the regular cab. You can push that up. You can got a seat right there. You have the traditional Chevrolet wheel right here, cruise control right there, wiper controls, tow haul mode on the top there, as well as the shifter. You have trailer brake controller electric there. This is a 2-wheel drive mode, so there's no other buttons here, and we have the automatic lights there. So I'm not sure exactly where they're going to put the 4-wheel drive. There's not enough room here because typically 4-wheel drive on a Silverado is there, so I'm not sure if they're going to put it over here or something. We'll see. It's got the nice big screen right there. I'm going to turn that on and show you in a little bit, as well as all the keys down there, the piano keys as I like to call them. They can do different things as well. Nice HVAC system, nice big rear view mirror. You got a sunglasses holder up here, and then everything else just like Silverado, upper and lower glove boxes. And like most Silverados, you have a 12-volt outlet in there, 2 USB ports, and an auxiliary input. A couple of the really cool available features on this truck is the factory installed air suspension, the snowplow prep package, rear vision camera system, 110 power outlet, 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, Sirius XM radio, and I showed you earlier the trailer brake controller. Move back to this frame. One of the really cool things that I like about this frame is its clean, straight frame design for smooth integrated upfits. That's one thing that every single person is going to do with this truck is upfit it. So it's going to be extremely easy, so that way your upfitter doesn't have to mess with things, and the people who are certainly making upfits for this already, they just don't have to do a whole lot of R&R or R&D and sit there and get stuff done. So one of the cool things, you got these big leaf springs right here, which just a massive amount of size. You got a painted frame rail. We don't have the wax on here. You got the nice big drive shaft right there, going back into that huge hub back here. Wow, things are huge back here. Dualies, and these are 17-inch wheels. Excuse me, these are 19.5-inch wheels. don't know why I said 17, but they're 19.5. We'll start here, right here with the radio. This is the base radio, and it's not really that base because it's got a lot of stuff packed into this radio. So this button right here does your projection. So that is your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You got your audio up here. You have your Bluetooth for your cell phone and a couple other features. You got different settings that you can do things as well. So it's really super nice that if you're the one driving this vehicle, you can have your stuff integrated. But if you have other people driving this vehicle, you can have them pair their phones so that way they're not talking on it while they're driving. You have, if they're going places, you can have them plug in their phone so that way they have their navigation and maps and all that good stuff right up there. As well as down below here, we have the HVAC systems, typical system there, nothing crazy. And as I like to call them, the piano keys down here, we have several auxiliaries, differential lock, exhaust brake, the cargo lights in the back there, and then traction control off to do some nasty burnouts in here. So up on the top here, the key is in ignition mode, so that's why the service engine light is on, so please don't be triggered over that. Pretty normal stuff. Speedometer on the right, digital speed in the left, or in the center, excuse me. You can change this and do all sorts of different things by rotating it, and also if you needed to reset something, like when we get back to the trip, hold that in for a couple seconds and that zeroes that out, and then tachometer over here, battery temperatures, and then diesel fuel and the oil pressure right there. So there you have it, the 2019 5500 Silverado medium duty truck. I hope you like it, I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you share the video. Congratulations to the winner of that Amazon $50 gift card. If you haven't done so already, I can't talk, it's late today. Throw down in the comments below that you're the winner, and I'll pin your comment so everybody can congratulate you. They can heckle you, whatever they want to do. Be jealous and envy of you for winning, whatever they want to do. So again, as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for the support. And as always, have a great day and drive safely.